Remember, love can kill.
This is very, very interesting. Actually, it's getting much better. Ladies and gentlemen, we're taking a channel called Raga Python. Raga Python, and that is it. That is it. Oh, bro, let's come back to West Nile, because now, when we talk about the entire industry, we should be spending the whole day here.
True.
There's a lot to be talked about.
True.
Let's talk about West Nile.
Yeah.
Talk about West Nile. Now, by the time they were buying your album, the time you're joining music, there were a few artists, I guess. Kennedy, just if you say,
there were many.
There's this lady called what is it? Layla. Was Layla there?
Layla was not there. Layla was still pursuing her marriage status in Maracha. She was still hoping to be the best woman.
Anyway, who was there? Who was there on the lineup?
Okay, thank you. Okay, I always don't like to say West Nile when we talk about Arua alone.
Okay, anyway, let's talk about Arua. Let's talk about Arua.
The first guy, among the first guys who we started music in West Nile with, I would start with Obol Mike, who used to have a bar in Pakwach. I'll come to Nebi. Emma Designer, of course, was in Zombo. In Nebi, there was a guy called Chris Jacksha. We are
bringing the entire West Nile.
I'm bringing those guys because that's how I always feel when I talk about West Nile. You see, most of the musicians, when you talk about West Nile here, like you come to Arua, they will speak about Arua.
That is very true.
And when I talk about West Nile, I'll pick those who were there and my position that time. Then I will speak at what level, you will understand. Then that is maybe I've finished. In Arua, it was a late Nyakuta. There was a man called Ezale Moses, the guy who sang Teresa and Gole. He committed suicide, rest in peace, bro. Then we had Angaika, that one. Then we had another one. We had the Heaven on Earth crew. These guys who sang who Abekeru Tambabari or Barikona Kete. Then we had these boys. We had Injaman the King. He is the first person to have a studio in West Nile. The studio was called Lamogi Studios. It was there in Crab. I was his best friend.
Okay.
I used to, when he was even setting the studio, I was there.
The one who is in SA now?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you go to Kakwa, we had Anguna. This guy who sang Kuriagiri, Anguna. He was still trying to come. He was like an MC. But we had Kakwa Kings. We had those of Yakani. We had King Blackabogi. We had KK Crew. We had another boy called Mr. Lenz, the one who sang Pondri Kweni Nabi. Then when we go to Yumbe, of course we had Dogman.
I used to think Mr. Lenz is from...
He's a Kakwa. He started here in Awindiri here.
The Lenz who sang with Chameleon?
Yes. His career started from here, from Audio Wave Records.
Oh, okay.
And then in Madi, we had Madi Homa Boys. We had Wilson. We had Kamulara Boys. We had YSDG was still in Kampala. He was in Late Open Studios at YSE. Then if you look at this entirely, the hitting artists that time who had names was me, was Ezale Moses, the Teresa Boy. We had Uabekur Tambar, Heaven on Earth crew, the Hadinat. We had Leti Nyakuta. We had Mr. Lenz. And then Homa Boys joined with their song, Bani Man Voti. So, if you look at all this, when Obol Mike did Walega Lega, the song cut across. Up to my village, people sing it and they don't know.
That song was bad news.
And the problem with him, he loved his work in the bar.
He was working in a bar.
He had a bar.
He is
Yes, he is. We used to have love. We could board with other artists here. We all go and drink at his place. Park watch.
That thing is no longer there.
It was 3,000 shillings to park watch. Yes, we would go up to park watch. We stay there. One time we would also gather. We call him, come here. Music at that time had love. We were able to discuss.
Where is that love right now? What is happening to the industry?
Because you media guys, you think the art has gone to .com. You are talking about talent, which is not bringing food for these boys. It is bringing hunger and ego. Why would you talk about talent? If your talent is not supporting you, do you call it talent? It's not talent. It's a distraction measure to you. So for us, we looked at what is real. That is why the songs that time, if you record them now, if you play them in a club now, somebody will feel they have done something. I want to ask you a question. Leti Nyakuta sang for 15 years. And if you play that song of his, tikiri, low barras will jump ndululu. Yeah? Now, Gundi, this South African musician, Brenda Fassie's, they recorded with the poor productions, those songs of those years. If you play them now, you feel them, they are still vibe. Now, Lucky Dube sang for less than 40 years. He sang only 82 songs. Now, why is it that today, a musician of 5 years, even 1 year, has over 50 songs? Where are we going? And you tell me that one is talent. Yes. If you play them kind of song, Badi Walelo, right now, people will feel it. It is even bigger than the upcoming. If you collect all these upcomings, you play that one song, they are pusher.
What was the problem? Is it the production?
The production
was the production good? I mean, better than the one of
in the music. Production is not a matter.
Then
you are the artist yourself. If you bring a fake content, you want them to produce it good. You think that I don't know the songs like Nkodi. You think that one is a song? It's okay. It is a song. It's not music because it has the 4 basements of music.
What is the difference between music and song?
Music has pillars. The alto, the tenor, the soprano, the bass. You must balance them according to the beats played, which is either contemporary or what. So if a musician just comes like somebody is singing with one voice, is just talking, and the beat is going dancehall, but the guy is talking, he's doing hip hop. When has hip hop become music? Hip hop is not music. It's a culture. Hip hop is a culture. I did my music lessons at Ndundu, in Ndundu Musical Center, Eternity, at Kisas. We were taught by Muzungus. That's why when I'm bringing what I call dancehall, the beats are selected as for dancehall. You know, you are singing reggae. You know, like here guitars, keyboard, and other things.
But this issue, the issues of fusion, fusing music and the rest has just come. Whereby someone brings in a genre.
Fuse was there. Fuse was there. Fuse is like this. It has organized order. You can fuse raga and reggae. You get it? The one those of Buju Banton did. They do raga and reggae. So raga dancehall comes here. But can you eat it? You know it too. Palm tree. Can you eat that thing with the mukeni? Then you are singing hip hop. You are bringing. Can you eat raw tomatoes, raw cassava? Can you eat it with bulgur? No, right, also.
Give me 5.
You see, guys are confusing us. Look at the songs right now in Kampala. The producers on the beat, the right beat, but this is not the artist. You get it? If you look at how JNL used to do his hip hop, you look at how
the people
used to do his hip hop. You get it?
Yes. Yeah.
When this guy Red Sun brought his hip hop, step on it, pep on it, you get it? And then this Luo guy brought also this one, Chamo Gara. You get it? The song is real. You feel something is happening. But today, ain't good. Ozambe, Oza. Is that on music? Me, if I'm the president, I will not have headache. Bring them, beat them, they go and correct. Don't put them in jail. Their brains are not constructing things. Now for West Nile, West Nile, the love started getting lost in the presence of the radio stations. You get it?
By then you guys had few radio stations.
We had no radio. Me, when I started, there was no radio. I penetrated it when a CD was 50,000 shillings. You know, 50,000 when a goat was 3,700. Now CD has come affordable. Memory cards are affordable. Bluetooth has come. We used to use infrared. It limits you to have a song less than 30 seconds. When you are sending, it must be less than 30 seconds infrared.
Was it a device or
device?
Okay.
No, it was not device. It was an app. But again, an app. It is a device on the phone. It was by the side of the phone. You have to attach you pair the phones like a Bluetooth.
Yeah.
It was going infrared. You get it? You have to put the phones again in opposite. If it is here, this thing is this touch from the side is derived from the infrared. It used to appear black. You bring the other one. The phones should face in opposite here. Then it appears tip less than 30 minutes. That's how a producer will give you what? A copy of your song. You will give in infrared so that you take when to test so that people can advise you. Community used to sit and advise us on our music.
Yeah, do like this.
I think these words you are saying are destructive. No. Be original. Come here.
Let's do it like this.
Yes. Because they are the consumers.
Exactly.
But right now,
of course, yeah.
Somebody can release a demo because the producer gives him full demo. Because he doesn't want to finish the balance of the producer. Because he has 2, 3, 4 guys who are in the radio, who are in the TV. When he goes for a show, they haven't hired the most cheapest. For us, we used to go for shows when they get fees at 200 shillings. You get it? I'm the first commercial artist in West Nile. Before anybody went for commercial show, I went first. In 2001, December, during the holidays, I got 600 shillings, Ugandan shillings, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. Get fees of 200. 2 people entered. One person called Wajia gave me 200 for free. He said, man, you even don't know data. Me, I'd rather give you this one. I went home, and the expense for machine and hall was 4,500. The machines were called Magnum.
I remember Magnum.
I kept that machine up to now. It's there. I bought it for myself. I have it.
That was the Magnum they used to use.
The speaker has a chest with the clothes.
Exactly. They were using it for introduction.
Even for recording, you can put there, you play record. The song plays there, Another one started coming in a form, we started performing with cassettes.
Yeah.
It can put cassette, but later on, these other ones started singing in CDs. If you started singing to the media, if you're a musician who did not sing on cassette, leave us alone. If you started singing when there was a memory card, I'm even among the first musicians to have a phone with a memory card. Because it was 3 GB. It was 3 GB. Before the phone internal memory was 30 MBs. So we know the songs used to go in a wave. Leave us alone. We are not complaining, but don't be too corrupted into your mind that you're doing music. You are just being empowered by the media. But most of the guys in the media, they don't have the time MC is giving to have real words, the real experience. That's why I call myself West Nile Experience, Raga Python, West Nile Experience. No, Raga Python Experience, the West Nile Controversy. I'll always continue to tell you the reality. You will run away from the reality, but you will meet the realities tomorrow.
Okay,
that's the truth.
Yes, unfortunately the time is not on our side. You still sing?
I still sing.
You're still giving us more?
2 weeks ago, I had a song called Champion. Wow. It's right on trend. I have another one with a video. It's called Silipa. Okay. Yeah, Silipa. You write it in a local language. Silipa.
Yeah, Silipa.
Silipa. That one. So,
man, it has been nice having you on the show. Eh? First, give us your last words.
My last word is to the youth. You stop sitting by the roadside asking for money from politicians. You go, you remove your 1,000 shillings, you tie ropes by the roadside, you come by the roadside, you are stopping cars for people. When are you going to buy a tire? You get out of the roadside, do something better. You go, you plant trees, plant cassava, let it grow. It does not need power. When a record is not needed in growing cassava, it's not needed in growing pine. Do something. If you go for a show, for those musicians, if you go for a show and you are paid 100,000, pick 30,000. Invest. Pick another 30,000, save. Pick another 30,000. Take to your shop. Open a kiosk. Then the 10,000 is for your data to abuse Raga Python and Museveni. Because you fear Putin. Then, to those musicians who think they want to be politicians, please, don't go and sing in Nebi. You are Lobara, you go and sing in Nebi. People are clapping hands, people enjoy you so you think then it is right time you go and aspire in Maraja. People will not vote you. Those are people from Nebi. Nebi people, if I'm being praised in Arua, don't vote for me in Nebi. You have your best people you know there. Vote them to be your MPs. Don't try to contradict this. My last word to the youths, let's protect ourselves. Let's invest. Me, I don't only survive on music. I have places for my shops. I have bars. I have other produce shops. I'm a family man. I love my children. I'm paying their school fees. Some of these musicians are making noise. They don't even pay school fees of a child in a nursery. Making noise, ready to impregnate him more. My brother, your children will be overwhelmed with the school fees. Then tomorrow your children will be thief. We are ready to burn them with the petrol. Ready, very ready. So, bros and viewers, it's MC Raj. I love you so much.
Thanks for coming.
I gave this time freely. Because the world must know the truth.
Exactly.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
I remember zero apology.
Yeah, man. Respect a million, guys, man. See you tomorrow. Wednesday, that's when now watch him with what's called the artist triple play. May God bless you. Yes, how you doing, my brother? KB and everybody who's catching us. Bye-bye.
I'm going view, hate after hate. Monster family Raga Python.